Look over here, Mr.
Relatability factor? 10 out of 10. In fact, it's a scientific proven fact that MAGA Marge scares the crap out of anyone with an IQ over 20. What's up, everybody? Nick Reynolds from the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve for Really American Media. Hey, our quest to reach 1 million followers continues, so if you got a second, hit that subscribe button, and we'll continue to bring you all the news and info that you need to preserve democracy in America. Well, another day on the calendar for Majorie Taylor Greene and an opportunity to do the right thing and be a good person. How do you think she fared? Maybe it would be easier if I reminded you a little bit about her storied past.
People are not affecting climate change. You're going to tell me that back in the Ice Age, how much taxes did people pay and how many changes did governments make to melt the ice? The climate is going to continue to change. And there is no reason to just open up our borders and allow everyone in and continue to funnel over $50 billion or however many billions of dollars or trillions of dollars to foreign countries all over the world simply because they don't like the climate change.
Who'd you talking about?
Tell us about Jewish space
No, why don't you go talk about Jewish space lasers? And really, why don't you fuck off? How about that?
Thanks.
So much for civility and decorum.
A late-night committee meeting devolving into chaos. At the center of it all, Republican firebrand Majorie Taylor Greene.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike the.
I'd like to
I move to
strike
strike the
those
ladies.
words as well.
I move to
I would
strike.
like order.
Greene making comments about Democrat Jasmine Crockett's eyelashes.
I think your
stuck in the
fake
front row.
eyelashes are messing up
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
you
please
being
regain
beneath
order
even
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
At times, giggling and refusing to apologize. Democrats moved to censure Greene.
That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you
meeting will
attack the
suspend.
physical
Meeting will
appearance of another
suspend.
person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Chairman James Comer struggling to maintain control of the committee.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling, if someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
It's too good not to move your body to your representative, Georgia, Marjorie Taylor Greene, that obviously follows all the tenets of love straight from the teachings of Christ. You know, the ones that say only love the people that agree with you, and if they weren't born in the United States, that immediately disqualifies them from said love. I think that's John 3:16.
Satan's controlling the church. The church is not doing its job, and it's not adhering to the teachings of Christ. What they're doing by saying, oh, we have to love these people and take care of these migrants and love one another. This is loving one another. Yes, we are supposed to love one another, but their definition of what love one another means, pushing a globalist policy on the American people and forcing America to become something that we are not supposed to be. Loving one another means, is the true meaning of loving one another, and loving others means that you also have to uphold the law. You have to uphold the rules. And you say no. There's times you say no. The bishops of Catholic Relief charities and services, they should be all in support of that. They should be in support of United States politicians. Yes, that would be, loving one another would have the true meaning, and not the perversion and the twisted lie that they're making it to be.
Says the woman who only hours after one of the most loving and accepting popes of our time passed away, took to social media to say today there were major shifts in global leadership. Evil is being defeated by the hands of God. Well, amen, Sister Sledge. If you're a person with any common sense or with the true definition of what it means to love people, you know Moscow Marge is simply spewing hate, rhetoric, and anything else you can to get a little attention. If only there were someone that could step in completely opposite of Marge, spit some knowledge, someone who had spent their entire career fighting for the marginalized. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, enter Jasmine Crockett.
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the up, because I'm ready to get on with it.
Sometimes calling out the crazy is exactly what we need. And when you can do it in such a succinct way, like Jasmine Crockett, I'm here for it. She was on Kimmel the other night, and she had plenty to say about Majorie Taylor Greene and the titles she still holds, along with a lot of really other great information.
Last time you were here, Marjorie Taylor Greene was the dumbest person in Congress. Is she still the dumbest, or has that crown been taken from her?
No. She's still winning, honey. She's still winning. I mean, did you not see what she had to say about the Pope?
No, how did I miss this? Oh, I missed this.
It's cringy.
It is.
It is. Basically, she was like, God is getting rid of the evil in the world.
And the Pope was part of the evil?
I guess so, because the Pope died. This was her response to him dying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's
wow.
Dumb and a lowlife.
Wow, yes. I'd like to see St. Peter reading that. It's like, and it says here.
And of course we're laughing. We're laughing at the absurdity of it all. And if we didn't laugh, we would be crying and more depressed than we are right now. Jasmine Crockett went on to talk a little bit about the menagerie of this all-star cabinet that Trump has behind him.
Look at Pete, right? Like, because we love DUI hires, right? But, you know, I think that it's fair that, like, people are like, yo, like, this is a joke, right? No, it's not. It's like this terrible nightmare. And literally, I really do know that it is a nightmare for so many people, not just here, but across the world. I get emails from all over this world with people that are fearful because of the lack of leadership that they're seeing right now on the federal level here in the United States.
Lack of leadership. We're stripping the country down. I don't know if that we'll ever know how much damage will have been done, because some of the things are very much under the radar.
Yeah.
And you get to see that kind of stuff. You get to see the things that are being taken away, these things that are important to Americans that aren't. Like, I mean, we do pay attention to Pete Hegseth and we pay attention to Elon Musk and whatnot, but the little things are the things that are really are terrifying, aren't they?
Little things aren't usually a problem, but when you have a lot of little things, they become big things. We're seeing that with Elon Musk and Doge.
When I tell you that the level of incompetence is almost like incomprehensible, it is so bad. And when you bring up the idiot known as Elon Musk, he is not only like very sinister and has no idea of what he's doing. And people are like, oh, no, he absolutely knows, because he's the richest man in the world. Like, yes, he knows how to hire smart people, but don't conflate that and believe that he is the genius, because he ain't. And so he has inflicted so much harm and done so much that even Trump don't want to talk about it. When the last time you heard about Elon?
Not much. You don't see him that much.
No, we ain't been hearing about him.
You think Trump is distancing himself from Elon Musk?
Because as soon as people started to look at his ratings, right, like he continues to have these failing ratings. So now they're like, oh, get rid of Elon. But let me tell you, the stench ain't getting off of you, Trump, honey. Like, you are a problem. He is a problem. Pete is a problem. All of y'all a problem. So,
Most of us know it's fairly easy to point out the problems, but to actually do something, have the knowledge of, okay, where do we go from here? Well, that's something we could all use.
What can be done, and what are you doing?
let me tell you something. I think that one of the things that we've got to do is focus on how we communicate, not necessarily exactly what we say. And so I know that there are those that want us to stick to perfection. But honestly, some of the most watched moments that I've had have been when they were anything but perfect, right? I don't think that, honestly, policy is what we need to be fighting about. Because guess what? Can't nobody tell you what Donald Trump's policies were at all. Like, you ask them, like, what policies? I don't know, but he's going to bring down the cost of eggs. But last time I checked, that didn't happen, right? It'd be like, well, we're saying it's Project 2025. No, Donald said he knows nothing about that. And then what happened? All the Project 2025 started to come around. So, like, I don't even think that it's policy. I think that people are voting on vibes. I think that people are voting for, like, who they feel like is being honest with them, even if they don't like what they're saying. So I think that we just need to really tap into, like, being okay with just being real people.
If that's the truth and we're looking for real people in leadership, I'll do my vibe check right now. I'm hitching my horse to Jasmine Crockett. We are definitely lucky to have her on our side. Thank you for taking part in the fight, the resistance, and thanks for watching the video. I'm Nick Reynolds from the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve for Really American Media.